Then when we moved to engine, he's had a port polish modified TD04 14T turbo with billet internals and an upgraded bearing. What is going on, guys, and welcome to episode 2 of SAB Catch-Up TV, if you like. If you haven't seen one of these ones before, it's effectively a little behind the scenes, if you like, insight into what you guys can expect on the channel, what videos are coming up, and an opportunity for me to talk to you guys around what things are going on in my world when it comes to news, and things in the Abarth community as well. Things like builds, what people have been doing to their cars, etc, etc. Now, last week's episode, I said that I would give a shout out to the first 3 comments in the last SAB Catch-Up TV video, and I'm going to do exactly that. And the shout outs for this week are Thunder 1976 NL, and I think that one's Mark Van T, so well done, buddy, for getting in there right at the start. Rob Harvey and Brad Selms. Guys, congratulations on the shout outs, and again, there'll be shout outs in next week's video, so get cracking, get your comments below, and have a chance to get shouted out in next week's video. Now, also last week I asked you guys a question around what was your best driving experience, and a few of you replied back, and the best answer in my opinion, I'm going to talk about it a little bit, I'll get my little book out to talk you through it. Orange Goblin, and Orange Goblin talked about the best driving experience he had, which was driving from home, which was in Lincolnshire, all the way to Caprese Michelangelo, which is obviously near Tuscany, and then following on from that straight down to Tavuglia, which is where the home of Valentino Rossi is. So he talked about so many things, such as hitting many mountain roads, hairpin after hairpin after hairpin, loads of bursts of accelerations, and he literally put down it was a luxury to get into third gear. Now, I can really relate to that, because hairpins, accelerations is what it's all about, particularly if you love your cars. We literally strive to find the best roads around, well, wherever we can find to drive our cars on. Now, this week's question, which I'm going to ask you guys, is mainly tailored towards the Abarth community, and if you have an Abarth, what was it that made you buy your Abarth? So hit your comments below, let me know your answers, and the best answer, we'll talk about it next week. Now, you guys will see I've got the Abarth 124 Spider in the background that Abarth UK have lent me, and firstly, thank you all so much, by the way. The Abarth 124 video, the one I released on Saturday, is doing really, really well. I'm really feeling the love from that video, guys, so thank you so much. Please continue to smash the like button on those videos. Now, you'll see that the car behind me is currently in a relatively dirty state, I would say, and that's because we have literally just now, I've arrived, and I'm filming this one for Wednesday's video, but we've literally just arrived back from the Black Mountain Pass in Wales. Seeing as you don't get an opportunity to really get given cars that often, I thought if I'm going to kind of do a little review and show you guys what this car's about, it was probably worth taking it somewhere special. So I went to Wales to the Brecon Beacons, and I took this car to the Black Mountain Pass. I was going to release the Brooklands event on Saturday, but I'm now going to release the Black Mountain Pass video on Saturday instead. So this Saturday coming 10 o'clock, you'll get to see me taking that one to Wales and having an absolute blast. Okay, in this week's news, a little bit from myself. So those of you who watched my Instagram stories for last week would have seen that I was invited down to the Formula 1 Esports Series racing event, which is a load of gamers effectively who have a real passion, one for Formula 1, but 2 also for driving. I'll leave the Instagram story here so you guys can have a look at how that day went. But it was a really good opportunity, and it was a really good experience just to kind of see what kind of passions other people have while still linking directly to cars. Now, those simulators that these guys were using were absolutely insane, and hopefully we'll see what happens, but hopefully I may be able to try and arrange something with Codemasters, who are the game creators, if you like. So I got talking to the CEO of Codemasters, which was really good fun. We were really lucky. It was myself, Talk Chasers, Tom Kent, Sideways Sid, and Nikki Shields, all automotive YouTubers. We all got invited down, which is a really nice touch. On to car insurance and mods. Now, this week it's a bit of a sad news story, I'm afraid, but I think I've spoken to Chris Turpin, who is the one in this car, who has unfortunately had his car written off, and the insurance company won't pay out for it because, one, he didn't declare his mods, and 2, the worst part of it is that he was seen on the track, even though he had track insurance, but his actual insurance company didn't allow him to go on a track which is really, really sad. Chris's car, I know a load of you guys in the Abarth community will know, has been a car that has had loads of money spent on it. Chris absolutely loves his car, and I think it's a real opportunity for me to share with you, and I've spoken to Chris about this as well, and he wants me to share this with you because you want to be careful. We all spend a lot of time and money on our cars. Chris had the accident. We're doing a road that he literally does day in, day out, every single day, and somebody hit him on the side. So one for you all to take away, guys, is if you haven't insured your mods, please do. And if you are going to take your car out on the track, make sure your insurance company allows you to do so. Then when we go over to the build section, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Vincenzo Calabro's build. Now, because there is so much done to this car, I'm going to overlay some photos. I'm going to talk you through some of the things that he's had done. So Vincenzo is based out in Sydney, Australia, and he was one of the first people to start building an Abarth out there. He now runs a company called ARI Performance. He's only 20 years old, and he's been working on his car for a long time and knows these little things back to front. Here's a list of some of the modifications he's had done. He's had Bilstein B14 coilovers, DNA front wishbones and arms, DNA front and front camber, DNA top mounts, DNA front strut, DNA underbody strut, DNA Gold Series Rally Edition rods, DNA side rally chassis. He's gone for full track alignment with regards to camber. His braking setup is the bhp 305 discs with LPR track pads, 305 4-pot Mito QV Brembo calipers. Then when we move to engine, he's had a port polish modified TD04 14T turbo with billet internals and an upgraded bearing, port polish stock manifold, larger injectors, a lightened flywheel, 300 horsepower series clutch, turbo smart boost gauges, PCV deletes, AirTech front mount intercooler, a 3-inch custom intake, a 3-inch TBF throttle body, a turboback 2.5-inch Regazon Decat exhaust, and all of these are running on a set of 17x7s Team Dynamic 1.2 Pro white track wheels. He's got future plans which include cams, rods, pistons and much more, and all of this power is pulling him 260 bhp and 385 newton meters of torque. And finally, to round up this week's news, we've got some really great photos showing right here of Amari Fadida from the Abarth Owners Club of Israel. Now, they hold a monthly meet, or bi-monthly meet if you like, and they took a load of their owners out to a road which is effectively closed for visitors for a significant amount of time. But you can see from the photos how amazing that was. They had in excess of 40 cars, a mixture between 500s and Spiders, and they literally had an absolute whale of a time. I mean, from the photos there, I'm really jealous, and I would love to be part of that meet. It's really nice to keep getting information from you guys across the globe, if you like, of the meets that you guys are having with your Abarths, and I hope you guys are enjoying these kind of videos. That's going to be it for this week's roundup. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you want to get your car on the SABtv catch-up TV thing, if you like, drop me a note on Instagram, a DM on Instagram, or head over to the Facebook page and ping that over to me on Facebook. And if it's news worth sharing, I will share it on the Wednesday videos. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope you look forward to Saturday's video where I take that to the Black Mountain Pass in Wales. If you've liked this one, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. And of course, I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.